friends. How are you? It's great to see you again this week. Happy Wednesday. I hope your first part of your week has just been wonderful. And we are halfway through. 2 days. In 2 days, we will be at the weekend. And what do you have planned for this weekend? Are you going to be doing some scrapbooking this weekend? Are you going to be doing some gardening or some fun spring family events this weekend? I would love to hear what you have planned. We are going to be outside. Hopefully, it's going to be nice and we will be outside working in the yard. That's what we love to do. We love to be outside in this nice weather. And my favorite weather is when I can open the windows and there are no bugs and I don't have to have my furnace on. I don't have to have my air conditioning on. I can just get fresh air in the house. That is my favorite times of the year when I can do that. So that is happening now and I just love it. So I wanted to first, let's talk about a couple things happening right now. And you may be joining me tonight from Facebook. You may be joining me on YouTube. You may be joining me on Twitter. So welcome everyone, no matter what platform you're joining me from. It's great to have you here. It's great to be here. And like I said, I want to first talk about some fun things going on right now. Have you heard about the buy get promo that is happening right now? We have an awesome promo going on right now where you can get, these are my favorite promos of the year. I love these promos because you can get free bundles when you spend $135 or more on my website. You can get free bundles. The first bundle I'm going to talk about is the ladybugs. See this ladybugs right here? Look how cute that is. With each of these bundles, you get a punch. And this is a ladybugs punch, a trio. So you get 3 different size ladybugs in this punch and a pack of paper. And the other bundle you can get is Unbelievable bundle. You know, these are really small. I just think I need to really show these to you. Whoa, there we go. Look at that bundle. You get this awesome, Unbelievable bundle when you spend $135 or more. This is actually a border punch that you get. See this beautiful border that you can make of leaves? I love that. And the paper pack is gorgeous with the greens and the purples. You can pick that one when you spend $135 or more, or you can pick this one. Like I said, it's a punch with 3 different size ladybugs, small, medium, and large ladybugs. And how cute will your spring layouts look with this punch and this cute paper? I love it. And I love that border these borders that they made with this punch. So cute. Those are the 2 that you can pick from. Now, to get one bundle, you spend $135. And then with there's increments that you can earn more bundles. So you can earn both of these bundles by spending, let me get you that amount. I want to tell you the right amount. I apologize. My dogs are going crazy upstairs. You probably can hear them. Okay, so spend $135, you get to pick one bundle for free. Spend $270, you get both bundles. And then spend $405, you get to pick 3. And spend $540, you get to pick 4. So you can get up to 4 free bundles of these ladybugs and Unbelievable. And I just love it. Let's look at them again in the big view of that. There's the ladybugs. And there's the Unbelievable. I just love them. So cute. I can't wait for mine to get here. I think I just got an email to tell me when that's happening. I ordered mine on Monday afternoon, so hopefully I will get them by Saturday because I can't wait to start making some layouts with them. So that is going on right now. Those great that great promo is going on right now. You can also, there's also a promo going on right now that the Fast to Fabulous bundles, a few of those are marked down to 20% off. So that's a great way to get to the spend amount to earn these free bundles, is to buy the Fast to Fabulous. And if you haven't used Fast to Fabulous, you should try those out, man, because those albums are so much fun. They are very easy to do. And just checking my who's on. Sorry, I got distracted. Fast to Fabulous bundles are very easy to do. Several of my albums that I'm working on for my grandkids are Fast to Fabulous, and they are pre-designed pages. So you can simply put your pictures on, do your journaling, and add a title, and you are done. And they are gorgeous. The Fast to Fabulous are, with every collection that comes out, there's usually a set of Fast to Fabulous pages. So they are part of the collection. They have the colors and the designs and all of that that the collection has. The Fast to Fabulous also has. So try those out. They are lots of fun to do. All right. What else? What else did I want to talk to you about? Oh, my events. All right. I'm going to try something else new here too. I'm playing around with my software tonight, and I'm going to do this one next. All right, look at that. Look at that thing going across the bottom of the screen. So these are all of my upcoming events. So get your calendar out because here they are. Friday Night Virtual Crop, April 28th. Scrappy Thursday, April 27th. Flower Power Retreat, May 5th. And Scrapbooking 101, May 15th. Those are all of my events that I have coming up in the next couple months. So get those on your calendar. We had a Scrapbooking 101 this week, and I had so much fun with Edita and Marion. We had a blast Monday and Tuesday night. The first night of class, we always talk. It's a discussion, and we talk about how we scrapbook and why we scrapbook, and things that we've learned, things that we like to do, the methods that we like to use, that sort of thing. That's all on Monday night, and both of these classes are for beginners, seasoned scrapbookers, and anybody who's returning to scrapbooking. Join us. Bring your friends. If you have a friend that you've been wanting to get to scrapbook with you, bring them to the Scrapbooking 101. It is a great discussion. And then Tuesday night, the second night of class, we make a layout together. We make a sketch. We talk about cropping our pictures. We talk about printing our pictures, and we just have lots of fun, and we learn from each other. So join me for my next one. As you see, scrolling across the bottom there, my next Scrapbooking 101 is May 15th. I'm doing 2 of these a quarter. So I did one in April, and now May is the next one. So join me and bring your friends, bring your sisters, bring your aunts, and bring your best friend, bring your daughters, because this is such a great hobby to spread the joy. We just want to bring as many people into scrapbooking as we can because it's so rewarding and brings people so much joy. So there we go. Okay, wait, I've got just one more little ticker to show you. Again, the buy get promo. And I do have my QR code. I'm pointing the wrong way. Over here in the top left corner of your screen, there is my QR code. Hover over that with your camera and on your phone. Go out to my website and check out this great buy get promo. These are the best promos, my favorite ones during the year, like I mentioned earlier, because I will stock up on things that I use up all the time. So I use up all my adhesive, my foam squares. I just stock up on all those, and then I get free punches just for buying the things that I need to use. So I love that. All right, I'm done playing with all my little fun little gadgets. Well, maybe there'll be one or two more. All right. So now let's get down to it. I think that's all I wanted to talk to you about tonight. That's all my news. That's how I like to start off Wednesday night, with all my news, which are my events coming up and any promos going on. And now we get to the fun part. The second fun part is creating together. So if you read my little blurb about tonight, we are going to talk about your stash. What have you been storing for years and years and years? Do you have a set of stickers, or do you have some embellishments like I have here on my table, some flowers? That's what we mean by embellishments. Anything that's going to decorate your paper, your layout. Embellishments, die cuts, stickers, laser borders. What else? Anything like that. Anything that you've had for many, many years. I don't want to say laying around, because it's not like laying around. You've got it stored somewhere and you've had to keep storing this item for years. And you're like, when am I going to be able to use this item? I want the layout. I want that one layout to come along that I can use this item. So how this all triggered for me is I am getting ready for my Scrapbooking 101 class earlier this week, and I came across these flowers. And I have had these flowers, I looked up the date, since 2010. I've had these flowers for 13 years. Is that right? Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I have to look again. Where's my little card? Sorry, I had everything laying out. Where is my little card? Oh my goodness, I had it laying right here. Oh, here it is. Okay, so these little guys are from a collection called Simply Beautiful. Okay? Yeah, that's right. And this collection came out in 2010. This is the cover sheet for the journaling cards, and they used to call them photo mats, and journaling boxes is what they were called. Now we call them variety mat packs. But these are the Simply Beautiful journaling mats, and photo mats and journaling boxes. That's what came in this pack. And that's what these are. It goes with this collection, Simply Beautiful. From 2010, I've had these. Oh my gosh. I have to keep saying that. I can't believe this. 13 years I've had these flowers. It's time to use these flowers. They have been waiting for me to use them up on something. So they come individually, actually. And they still do. This is still a product that we have, as some flowers that go with collections. So they come individually. So you stack them together with adhesive, and they look gorgeous on your pages. And then I'll probably, for these four, I didn't have the same center flower for each one of them. One has this cute little white flower with dots, and then the other two of them have this cute little daisy looking flower with a dot in the middle, which I love that dot in the middle. I think that just adds to it. So for these, I'm going to have to find some kind of jewel or something to put in the middle, or just get one of my dot pens and put a dot. I might do that. But anyway, I saw these in my stash and said, I just need to use these. And so I thought tonight maybe we could, what it reminded me of was when you go shopping and you see the most gorgeous pair of shoes, or the most gorgeous piece of jewelry, or the prettiest pants, or this blouse that you love, and you have nothing else to go with it, but you buy it anyway because you love it, and you figure, okay, someday I am going to have the best pants to go with this blouse, or the best outfit to go with this purse. You don't really have anything in your wardrobe right now to go with that piece that you're buying, but eventually you will. And that's what I felt like with these flowers, that I really wasn't quite sure what they were going to go with, but I'm going to find something tonight. And I did. I went through my current paper packs, more current than 2010. and I found some paper to go with them, and I thought, I'm using them, I'm making them. And because once I make the layout, you guys know that I pre-make a lot of my pages here with you when I'm live. And so I have a lot of pages that don't have pictures on them yet. And you know that I'll put this in my stack of pre-made pages, and somewhere I'm going to find pictures that are going to go with this. All right. So grab those old things, old pieces, beautiful paper or embellishments that you have laying around, and we're going to start using them up. Okay, that's what we're going to do tonight. These flowers are going to find a home. So I went through my paper pack and I found a paper pack called Cloth. Now that one came out, I don't know if I have, oh yeah, I do. That one came out in 2018. So it's a couple years old as well. So I'm using a lot of older stuff tonight. Now, what I found was I was trying to match. So as you can see, the base of this flower is gray. And that could be one of the reasons why it hasn't been used yet. You know, maybe I've been thinking, what am I going to match a gray flower with? But once I stacked them together with the yellow, I liked the way that looked. You know, it gave it color. I liked that combination together. So I went through my paper pack that I found called Cloth, and I found this blue stripe. It almost looks like a denim to me. And I thought, well, this would look really cute with those flowers. It has the same color palette as the flowers. So I thought this would just be great combination to have that gray, because this has a grayish color tone to it. So, and I didn't really like the way it looked, because when you put the flower on this color, you lose the gray. So I had to find a dark color to bring out that gray base of my flower. So in the same pack, I already had this piece cut. Was this, and again, this pack is called Cloth. So everything is a texture. So this looks like to me like a sweater or a scarf type of thing. And I liked the way when I laid these on there, I thought, oh yeah, that really brings out that gray. That looks really pretty. I like it. I like those colors together. Well, I had my, like I showed you, I had my matte pack out, and that I've lost again. Oh, I laid it over here. I brought my matte pack out because I knew that not only did I have the flowers from this collection from 2010, I also had the photo mats as well. So I thought, well, maybe I can use up a couple of those. And so when I was looking through those, I found this blue that I liked and I thought looked really good, matched really well with the color scheme on this layout. Let me move this over just a smidge here. Oh, let me move it down. Let me straighten it out. There we go. I just really liked the way all of that came together. So I kept going, and I thought, okay, well, I'm going to need a journaling box. Oh, I apologize. I knocked my camera. There we go. I need to trim this off, but I thought, okay, that will look nice right there. And there we go. I mean, I could do a border, you know, if I want to do a border here, I could do a border on this piece of paper. You know, there's a lot of different ways. I could add another color and do a border underneath there. I think that would look really nice. I'm just not real sure exactly what how I'm going to finish up this page, but I just like how all that came together. And I liked the fact that I used my flowers that are 13 years old. I have to keep reminding myself it's 13 years that I've had these flowers. It just shows you. I don't know if I've just been waiting for the right. Do we just wait for that right layout, those right pictures to come along? I don't know. Do we forget about things that we have? There we go. We trim that off. Oh, and then I was still looking through my stash, and I found these great leaves. And I know I've tried to use these leaves before, and I just never liked the color. It never looked like it matched in my layout. But then when I laid them down on this layout, I thought, oh, that looks really cute. Yay, I get to use my leaves. So I like that as well. And let me hold that up so you can see it a little bit better. You know, what made it really easy to find all of this stuff was the binders that we have. I have to tell you, I mean, I pulled out my binder. This is how I store all of my small stuff. I take it out of the packaging and I put it in these little sleeves, in these little pockets, and then I tear off the piece of the packaging that it comes in and put it in here so that I know what it is. And this is how I found them, because I was looking through this binder for something for a layout earlier this week, and I saw these flowers and wanted to use them up. So there we go. This just makes it really nice for storage, for organizing, and for traveling, those store and stash binders. Another great way to earn your $135 to get a free gift bundle. Just saying. All right. So let's get this all down. We're going to put this one down, and then I have one more I'm going to show you tonight, because I want to use up all 6 of these flowers. I put them all together thinking I'm using them all up no matter what. I'm not going to put any of them back in my binder. They're all going on a layout tonight. So let's just get some tape, some photo tape on this big piece. I do like to use my photo tape on bigger pieces, just so it lays down nice and flat along my edges. And I have my paper on my 13-inch mat lined up so that I can use the measurements along the edge to get my paper where I want it. And while I'm doing this, let me just say hi, everybody. How is everybody doing? Hi, Gina. Oh, no worries about being late, anyone. I can see some of your names, but some of your names I cannot. So hello to everybody. So great to see you. Thank you, Gina, for saying it's very cute. All right. So I don't know what size this is. Let's measure it real quick. It is about 7 1/4. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 7 1/4. So I want to try and center this. Let's see where we need to put it here to get it centered. I can also use these lines. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's the 4th line. Okay, now I've got 5. Okay, so it looks about, I think I need to come up a little bit. About right there is centered top to bottom. And then we just want to make sure we get the same line over on the other edge. Oh, there we go. I think we're somewhat good there. Okay, so I just took I took them both off. Okay, so it is down. There we go. Now, I know that some ladies, you like to get as many pictures on as you can, and that's great. I love that too. So if you don't want to use the photo mats, just leave them off for now until you pick out which pictures are going to go on this, and then put them on later. And then if you have more than 2 pictures, you can just fill in your pictures here, or hopefully you'll have, these are the last 2 I have of this style. But hopefully you'll have maybe some cardstock you can use for your photo mats, or don't use photo mats at all. Just put your pictures directly on the paper. It's up to you. But I know that, we like to get as many on as possible. And, sometimes you don't want to put your photo mats down because you don't know which direction your pictures are going to be in. So you may have one portrait, one landscape. There's definitely room on this layout for lots of pictures and still be able to see the beautiful pattern paper behind it. So it's totally up to you how you want to do that. I recommend using some of our sleeves to put your layout in until you have your pictures. That way you can just slip them in the sleeve and all of it's together. All your photo mats and the layout are together, and then you don't lose anything until you get your pictures. All right, I'm feeling like these are a little crooked. Hold on. I'm gonna grab my trusty T-square ruler. Yeah. That is the great thing about our adhesive. I have a certain amount of time that it will come up off the paper without ripping. It does become permanent. Our adhesive does not fail. It's not going to fall off in a couple years. Our adhesive is good 3L adhesive. If you've ever heard of that brand, it's one of the best on the market. T-square ruler is from close to my heart. I do love that company as well. Not as much as Creative Memories, but as well. We have our favorites. We all have our favorites, right? All right. There we go. Okay, so now let's grab some of the pre-made flowers that I did. I'm going to do 3. Odd numbers are usually what you want to do, right? Just like in any kind of art that you're doing, odd number is usually the one that's going to be most pleasing to the eye. Like if you have ever taken a flower arranging class, that's what they will tell you in there, is that odd numbers of the flowers that you're putting in your arrangement are the best amounts. Just kind of weaving them together, kind of layering them, just so they all lay close together and look nice. And I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Yes, you can. So I just did one little dab of regular adhesive in the middle, and then I did repositionable all the way on the outside. That way, with the repositionable, I can just run it along all of the outside of the area and get everywhere along the petals. So I don't know if you'll be able to see the adhesive on there, but you can a little bit. See the little dots? That's the repositionable. I love that. And again, repositionable becomes permanent. Once it's on your page and remains there for, I don't know what the exact number of hours or days is, but once it remains there, it is permanent. It is not going to fall off your page. So these I definitely will use repositionable for, because they are very small and I can just run my repositionable right along them. I don't have to be exact. I can just run it along there. And then I'm going to put these underneath my flowers, just trying to get them underneath the adhesive that's in there now. I may have to lift them up. Yeah, it's going to bend. Let me grab my multi-purpose tool and just help me lift them up real quick so I can slide. Can also just rip that stem off because we're not going to see it. There we go. That made it easier. I'm so happy to use these, and they look good together. I love it. Such a great feeling. Do you guys get that great feeling when you're using something up? I just love it. Oh, I put that on the wrong side. See, now I'm just going to rub it off. I messed that up. Just going to rub the adhesive off. That's how easily you can take that off of there. And that's what this silicone mat is for the repositionable, so that it's easy to rub off any of the excess. There we go. Now I did the right side. I'm going to put this other big one down here. And then we'll put this little guy. Make sure I get the right side this time. A lot of our laser cut embellishments are double-sided. So you can decide between a lighter shade or a darker shade. It's up to you. All right. And then we'll put this little guy. Maybe he needs to go over here. There we go. I love it. And then my little journaling box is going to go down here in the little corner. And I have plenty of room for a title. I mean, I can put some more pictures down here, just not have them in photo mats. I have room for pictures, lots of pictures on this page. So, and if you are like me and you see a corner sticking up and you want to put it down, just rub your repositionable along the edge of it. And there we go. All right. So that is layout number 1 for tonight, to use up our beautiful flowers. There we go. 1 and done. And like I said, I'm going to do some kind of something here in the middle just to give it a little bling. There we go. All right. So the other paper that I thought looked really cute with all of this stuff is, and from the same pack, it's called Cloth, is this brown. And to me, it looks like one of my chairs that I have out on my patio. That's the texture that I see in this paper. There we go. And then there's this other brown, which could be same thing. I feel like it could be an outside furniture type of thing. So to me, what I'm thinking, the pictures that I'm going to put on this will be some summer pictures. Now, but I want to do something different with this one. And I'm not sure if I'm going to if the background paper is going to be in this direction or if I'm going to turn it. But what I want to use is a border on this one. And this border is called Wildflowers. I love that. And I just think that will go along with the flowers that we're using up. Now, this is a border punch that when you punch, the border remains on the edge of your paper. The border is on the edge of your paper. So let me show you what I mean. So remember, when we are using a border punch, we're going to line up our side of our paper with one of these black dots. It just depends on which way it feels comfortable to you moving your paper through. So I always move it from right to left. And so I use this dot over here. If you feel more comfortable moving it right to left, then you use this dot over on the right. So I'm going to take the left side of my paper. I'm going to line it up with that dot there on the left. I'm going to make sure I am back against the edge here. There's a nice ledge there to keep your paper straight and keep it from moving. So we're going to make sure we're right up against that. We're going to make sure our left side of our paper is lined up with that black dot on the front. And we're going to make our first punch. Then we're going to slide our paper through. And we're going to line up what we just punched so you can see the design. on my paper. Let's see. Here we go. You can see what I just punched, the wildflowers right there. We are going to line that up with the tray. See how there is this silhouette of what the design is, the punch design on this tray. You're going to line up with what you just punched with that silhouette on the tray to make your next punch. That's how you know where your next punch will be. It's really easy. So I should not see any blue silhouette. I should cover that all up with what I just punched on my tray. And I should also make sure that my paper is back against this ledge, nice and tight, nice and straight. I always like to hold my paper right there on that ledge while I'm punching. And then I'm going to slide through and do the same exact thing. Line up what I just punched with that silhouette of the design on the tray. Make sure it's back against that ledge. All the way through. Now, if you are punching and some of these designs are pretty intricate and may get caught up in there. If you feel it getting caught up and pulling and ripping, just pull it out, move it over, put it straight in, and punch thin. That way it's not going to get tangled up and torn. So there we go. Oh, I may have one more punch. I've got this big long piece here at the edge. Oh. There we go. Clean that off. There we go. All right. So very cute. And you notice, like I said, this border is on the edge of my paper. It's not punched completely out from my paper. We call those chains. So if you're out on the website and you see a border punch or a border maker cartridge that says chain, that means that it will be punched completely off of your paper. It will be independent of your paper. There are some that are punched on the edge of your paper and some that are punched completely out of your paper and are separate from your paper. So I thought this would be cute to do along with these flowers. I made the mistake tonight of leaving my front door open so the dogs could look out today and did not close it before tonight. So I apologize for the noise of the dogs in the background. All right. So for this layout, I'm going to do, okay, I like the way that is. So I'm going to, I'm going to have these wildflowers all across my paper. So I need to trim this one up and then punch again. And then I'll decide if I want wildflowers on the bottom of the border as well. So let's just do a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inch. Let's just cut this in half. And you can do this before you punch the border if you'd like. I just did not. So this is 11 and a half. So what I'll do is I'll just cut this one at 6. I'll just turn it around and cut this at 6 so that I know this side is going to be the same as that one. Okay. All right. There we go. Very cute. And what I meant was, I'm not sure if I will punch the wildflowers down here as well. But let's punch this one first and then we'll decide that. So again, I'm going to line up my paper with that black dot on the front, that black line. That's my guide. I'm going to put it against this back tray, the ledge on the tray, push it nice and straight, keep it nice and stable, and punch. And then slide it through and line up what I punched with the silhouette on the tray. Punch again. Oh, see, now mine's getting caught up in it. So I'm going to move it out and then over. There's just some things that are, let me get that out from underneath it. There's just a lot of detail in this punch of these wildflowers. So sometimes it'll just get caught up there in the mechanism inside the punch. Just want to take your time and move through gently. Oh, and one more punch. I've got that little strangler again at the end. Line this up. Oh, I did not get that. No, I'm not getting it. I think I need to come back a little bit more. Let's see. Okay. I think we'll just take our scissors and trim that off. Let's see how it is on the other one. There we go. All right. Let's lay this out, see how this looks. There we go. I think, well, I know how we can tell. Let's just flip this guy around. We'll put him this way and we'll see. Do we like it with flowers at the top and the bottom? I do. I like it better with the top and the bottom. What do you guys think? I agree, guys. I think, yeah, top and bottom. I'm just reading your comments. I like the comment about you thought it was your dogs barking. It's funny because if we're watching TV or if we're on, like if I'm on my virtual crop here and somebody is on my virtual crop and their dog starts barking, my dog is always here in the room with me, and he hears it, he'll just go crazy. Or it's a cat, anything, any kind of noise like that, my dogs will go crazy. So I totally understand. All right, I'm going to punch these out on the other side. I just think that will look cute. Now, what I could do is if I wanted to do some different color flowers on these, I could punch another border and then, hand cut the flowers out and put them on the top of the flowers so that my flowers had some color. I'm not going to do that here with you tonight, but that is one option you can do to make your flowers, your wildflowers, look really pretty. Okay, now I'm going to make sure I do one more. See, it's getting caught up in there on that last little piece. Let me get this out from underneath. Okay. There it is. Just got caught up in there on that last little piece again. All right. Let's do the other side. I have a feeling that my neighbor is walking her dog right now, and my dogs are just saying hi to her dogs. It happens. We also have a bunny rabbit that's, I think, probably getting ready to have babies in our yard. So the bunny rabbit may be here to visit. All right. Oh, I did get that. Okay. So there we go. All done. Borders are punched. I like that. We're going to lay this back down on our mat. There we go. And then we've got some pretty flowers going all the way across. And like I said, if you punch another color out, then you could do, adhere them to the tops of the flowers here. But it's wildflowers. It could also look like wild grass growing. I mean, that's another idea. You could get some a grass. This is grass down here. You could cut them out and then put the grass in there, put the green. I'm not sure what I'll do. But let's just see how we want to lay this out. So I need to put this last flower together. And what I did was I used one little bit of regular adhesive, put my centerpiece there, and then another little piece of adhesive and put my other centerpiece on top of that. And there we go. And then I do have some greenery for this as well. I thought this green looked good with these colors too. So I'm going to tuck them in behind my flowers somehow to use those up. Oh, I like that. I need one more piece of greenery because we need 3. Something like that. I like it. Oh, yay. We used up the flowers. I love it. And we used up some paper that was older as well. I love it. And for this layout, I would probably do, if I'm putting pictures up here at the top on this pattern, I probably would do photo mats, but you could put some right on this brown, but it's up to you. However it looks good to you, that's how you should do it. I could also, if I had 3 more flowers, do them on the opposite side here, but I don't. So it's just going to be flowers over here, and I'll just do something in the same color. I do have more of the leaves, so I could tuck those in on the other side, just kind of bring the 2 pages together, just to make them cohesive with each other. All right, ladies. Well, that is all for tonight. Let me just go down these comments real quick. Thank you for all of your comments. This is awesome. I love it. Hello. Hello, everybody. I love that I can see some of your names. I see Gina. Thank you. Yes, the unbelievable punch would work great with this layout. You're right. And see, there's another reason to get those specials that are going on for sure. I'm just going to put this little guy back up here while I'm looking through your chat. Just looking through your comments. Kathleen, thank you for joining. I'm so glad you found my YouTube channel. I hope you'll subscribe. I do this weekly Wednesday night live, and then I'm going to be putting out some more series. I'm going to do a video series over the summer, so watch for those. And I just put up my YouTube channel. If you want to hover over that QR code, that is my YouTube channel. If you want to subscribe to that, I would love for you to subscribe. Okay, I want to read this last comment that I'm seeing. This person said, last weekend I pulled out old CM paper that was meant to pair with borders, like stuff from 2006, I think. Then I found some old borders and made a layout. I do not need to pull out more older supplies and use them. I do need to pull out more older supplies and use them. Yes, this was so much fun. I want to use them up so that I can make room for things that are on my shelf so that I can organize things, so pre-making your pages. I really enjoy pre-making my pages because I know that I can make them work. I know my style of scrapbooking. So when I make my pages, I know I'm going to have pictures that will work with them because I know what albums that I do. I have my chronological, I have my camping, I have my grandkids. So I know the theme so that I have an idea when I'm making my layouts. Oh, I could use this for a summer picture or a camping picture. So we all get very used to how we scrapbook, which is great. We're familiar and we do what we like. We scrapbook the way that we like to scrapbook. So we know that we're going to make it work. We know we'll make it work. All right, ladies, this was so much fun. I, again, apologize for the barking dogs in the background. Lesson learned. I will not be leaving the front door open again. I haven't done that ever and didn't even dawn on me today to think, oh, close the front door before the dog, so the dogs don't bark. Okay. Hey, that must be Crystal saying hello. Hi, Crystal. All right, ladies. Thanks so much. I will see you again next Wednesday, and be sure to check out all my events going on. You guys have a great week, and I hope your weather is fantastic. Get out and enjoy some spring sunshine. All right. Good night.